When Bill and Susan went on retreat in 2022, I shared a video. And I think I shared it when we were exploring the Brahma Vihara of Metta. And I thought, oh, this would also be another time to show it. So I'm going to show you this video. It's about 2 minutes long. It goes pretty fast. And Lori, I'm going to ask, since you're on if you can't hear it or it's too loud, just give me a course correction so I can adjust if I need to. So let me find it. Share sound.
Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things.
Nope. Well, hold on 1 second. This should be How to Be Alone, and I want to make sure, thank you for your patience, everybody. I had this all queued up, ready to go. There it is. Here we are. This is it.
How to be alone. It all begins with knowing nothing lasts forever, so you might as well start packing now. In the meantime, practice being alive. There will be a party where you'll feel like nobody's paying you attention. And there will be a party where attention's all you'll get. What you need to do is to remember to talk to yourself between these parties. And again, there will be a day, a decade, where you won't fit in with your body, even though you're in the only body you're in. You need to control your habit of forgetting to breathe. Remember when you were younger and you practiced kissing on your arm? You were onto something then. Sometimes harm knows its own healing. Comfort knows its own intelligence. Kindness too. It needs no reason. There is a you telling you another story of you. Listen to her. Where do you feel anxiety in your body? The chest? The fist? The dream before waking? The head that feels like it's at the top of the swing, or the clutch of gut like falling and falling and falling and falling? It knows something. You're dying. Try to stay alive. For now, touch yourself. I'm serious. Touch yourself. Take your hand and place your hand someplace upon your body and listen to the community of madness that you are. You are such an interesting conversation. You belong here.
So we are still in the exploration of the third remembrance, which invites us to remember that we are of the nature to die. We haven't yet gone beyond that. I'm going to read a few passages from the Tibetan book of Living and Dying, Sogyal Rinpoche. It's a classic, and it directs us to meet both living and dying with awareness, compassion, and courage. And he wrote about his hope for this. It was written in the 1990s. And his hope for this book was that it would inspire a quiet revolution in the whole way we look at health and care for the living, and the whole way we look at health and care for the dying. The excerpts that I'm going to read to you are from a subsection entitled The Heartbeat of Death. And here's what he says. There would be no chance at all of getting to know death if it happened only once. But fortunately, life is nothing but a continuing dance of birth and death, a dance of change. He goes on, every time I hear the rush of a mountain stream or the wave crashing on the shore, or my own heartbeat, I hear the sound of emergence. These changes, these small deaths, are living links with death. Their death impulse, this heartbeat, prompting us to let go of all the things we cling to. Like listening to a mountain stream, or a heartbeat, prompting us to let go of all the things we cling to. When I was probably in my 50s, I had a dream, and I've had probably a few dreams in my life, those kinds of dreams. Pay attention to this dream, it's trying to teach you something. And it was one of those. And in the dream, it was sort of an auditory experience. It said, one death at a time. And I remember thinking, no, it's one breath at a time. And a response came back, no, one death at a time. Rinpoche goes on to say, so let's work with these changes now in life as a real way to prepare for death. Life may be full of pain, suffering, and difficulty, but all of these could be opportunities handed to us to help us move toward an emotional acceptance of death. He goes on, it's only when we believe things to be permanent that we shut off the possibility of the learning from change. So, a question for all of us as you reflect on changes and challenges and death in your life, what are the experiences asking of you? And on the other hand, what are they offering you? It seems to me when we're asking these questions, we're building a relationship. And he continues, if we shut off this possibility, we become closed and we become grasping, and grasping is the source of our problems, since so often impermanence to us spells anger, and we can cling on to things desperately, even though everything changes. We are so often terrified of letting go. Learning to live is learning to let go. I love this part. He writes, as changes occur, we learn to look at them with a new understanding. And though changes will still go on, arising just as they did before, something in us will be different. As we become more intimate in our understanding of the impermanent nature of life, we begin to get a glimpse of what the masters say the true attitude toward change can be. As if we were the sky, looking at the clouds passing by. The clouds of grasping, part, and disperse, and the sun of our true compassionate heart shines out when we begin in our deepest self. Taste, I love that, just to taste the elating truth of these words by William Blake. And Bill often quotes this. He who binds himself to a joy does the winged life destroy. He who kisses the joy as it flies lives in eternity's sunrise.